that time of year again. A lot of guys are giving their opinions and showing their routines for winterizing their bikes for the winter up here in the colder climate. Yeah, I know you guys down south, you don't have to do this, so good for you. But up here it's pretty much a annual thing for most of us. Some crazies will ride year round, but anyway, I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in as to what my philosophy is and routine is for winterizing my bikes for the winter. Now, I've had at least one bike, usually multiple bikes, consecutively since I was 16 years old. So I'm pushing 50 years of going through this routine. It's evolved a little bit over the years, but not a whole lot. When I was real young, I would kind of go to the extreme because I didn't really know, and I was just following some of the how-to articles. And I used to even coat my chrome with oil to prevent rust. Yeah, that made for a fun time cleaning it up in the spring. So, let's see, it's a couple days after Thanksgiving, I think. Yeah, 2022. Still has some decent weather around here for riding. Like today, it's about 50, but kind of windy, but it's not too bad. So anyway, appreciate you clicking on this video and checking in. And let's get right to it here. So I'm in the process of winterizing my Softail Custom. Right now, this will be the last ride for this bike until next spring. I'll continue riding my Road Glide until the snow and ice prevent me from doing so. So first thing is I'll get it all nice and clean. I'll use something like a waterless cleaner like Bug Slide. And then I'll air up the tires. And then I'll take it out for a little ride and eventually end up at a gas station about 10 minutes from home where I'll top off the tanks. Yes, this has 2 tanks. They're connected with a fuel line. And then right at the gas station, I'll add some stable gas stabilizer to each tank according to the instructions on the bottle. I think it's about an ounce for every 2.5 gallons. And then I'll ride it the 10 minutes home and give it a chance to work through the tank and gas lines and the carburetor. Then I'll park it on some thick cardboard, get the tires off the ground. Supposed to keep moisture out of the tires. I don't know how true that is or not, but I always do that. It's an easy thing to do. Even though I have a lift, I do not put it on the lift for the winter. There's a school of thought that would prevent flat spots on your tires. Well, that may be an old wives' tale, because I've been doing it this way for almost 50 years, And I don't even know what a flat spot is. I've never experienced that. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I also kind of think that can't be too good for your shocks to have it, all the weight of the bike hanging off your shocks all winter. So anyway, I don't do that. So okay, so then I park it, and so the gas is handled, it's clean. If I need to, I'll change the oil. I don't always change it, but I usually do. Just depends how close I am to an oil change, you know, to needing an oil change. I'm not doing it on my soft tail because I'm nowhere near needing an oil change, and I already changed the oil on my road glide. I just gassed up and put the stable in the tank. So where was I? Let's see. And so, yeah, I park it on cardboard, shut the gas off, plug it into a battery tender, and then after the bike cools down, I put a full-size bike cover on it, and that's where she'll stay until usually around March. It's worked for me for many, many years, many decades. Everybody's got their own little way of doing it, but that's how I do mine. One thing that's not a bad idea that I used to do is I would stuff some rags in my exhaust pipes and then tie some type of bag over the opening, and that helps keeps rodents out. So if you have a rodent problem in your garage, that would be a good thing to do. I don't seem to have that problem, so I don't do it anymore. Alright, well, it's always kind of a sad day when I gotta put any of the bikes away, but it's gotta be done. Well, thanks for sticking with me on this one, and I hope to be out again soon on my road glide. God willing, weather permitting. Happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a good one. This is BCR signing out. Later, guys.